everybody! In this video, we're going to review writing the equation of a line. If you remember, an equation of a line is usually in y equals mx plus b form. We call this the slope-intercept form, where m represents your slope and b represents your y-intercept. Now, another way to write an equation of a line is in point-slope form. This is helpful if you're given a point and the slope. So if you notice, it's y minus y1 equals m, which is the slope, times x minus x1, where m is your slope, x1, y1 is any point on the line, and your x and y stay the variables x and y.
Now we're going to look at a few examples. The first example is when we are given the slope and a point. So we'll write this in both slope-intercept form and point-slope form. So first we'll do slope-intercept form. So the slope is 2, that means our m is 2, and it goes to the point -3, 6. So we don't have our y-intercept. We don't have our b value. We need to get our b value. So we're just going to substitute in what we know. So we're going to use the equation y equals mx plus b and substitute in what we know. We know 6 is y. We know m is 2. We know x is -3, and we want to solve for b. 6 equals -6 plus b, add 6 to both sides, and b is 12. So that means our equation of the line is y equals 2x plus 12.
Let's look at how to write this in point-slope form as well. So if you see the slope is 2 and it goes through the point -3, 6. So I'm going to substitute in -3 for my x1 and 6 for my y1 and 2 for my m. So y minus 6 equals 2 times x minus -3, which will become x plus 3. So this written out in point-slope form is y minus 6 equals 2 times x plus 3. But really, these two equations really are the same. If you would like to now get your point-slope form into slope-intercept form, you can do so. You can distribute your 2, so you get y minus 6 equals 2x plus 6, add 6 to both sides, y equals 2x plus 12, which now is in slope-intercept form. Now let's look at an example writing an equation of a line when I'm given 2 points. So in this example here, I have points 4, 8 and 5, 1. So I don't know the slope, I don't know the y-intercept, but I can easily find the slope. If you remember, our slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if I plug this in, 1 minus 8 over 5 minus 4. So I get -7 over 1, which I can just write as -7. So now I have my slope. So I can put that into my y equals mx plus b form. Now since I have 2 points on the line, I can really pick either point I would like. I can pick 4, 8 to substitute in, or I can pick 5, 1. So let's pick 5, 1. So now I can write 1, that's my y, equals -7 times 5 plus b. So 1 equals -35 plus b, add 35 to both sides, b equals 36. So in slope-intercept form, the equation of this line is y equals -7x plus 36.
So now if we're doing this in point-slope form, since I already have the slope from the previous question over here, I'm not going to go ahead and do it again. And now I can just pick either point. It really doesn't matter. I'll use 5, 1 again. So y minus 1 equals -7 times x minus 5. And once again, I'll just distribute it out. This is in point-slope form, the answer that I boxed off. But if you wanted to, just to double check, you can distribute and see if it works out. So if you add 1 to both sides, notice we get exactly the same answer as we did over here.
So what we would like you to do now is to finish the rest of the worksheet on your own and bring any questions that you might have to class tomorrow.